Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today, I wanted to talk about some hopefulness, some positivity regarding Infinite Warfare. After a lot of thought, there were some fundamental changes that could very well be in the realm of possibility to actually change about this game by the time it actually releases that could significantly improve this game. There are two main things that I want to say and an extra third thing I want to start with. First of all, I've been noticing a lot lately, a lot of quickscopers, a lot of snipers, and I've sniped myself, and it seems really easy. And I don't know if that's because of the hit detection, I don't know if that's because of the netcode or the hitboxes or the sticky aim or the aim assist or whatever it is, but it's really too easy to snipe. Snipers should be this long-range precision weapon, and when you're losing to sniper rifles when you're up close just because it's that easy to quickscope, it's really concerning. But anyway, moving on to the main two things that need to be changed, or that could be changed to make this game better. First and foremost, the connections. I keep trying to play this beta in hopes that an update or a hotfix will change or alter the netcode a little bit to really see if it improves anywhere, because I'm a really stupid and hopeful man. And there was one game where I was able to count my shots, and it was glorious. That game session and that game session alone was the most fun I've had during this beta. Now, mind you, I couldn't hear footsteps. It was still the small, simplistic maps, but the connections being improved dramatically increased my enjoyment of this game, because then I knew, hey, we got in a gunfight and he won fair and square. My shots were off. Hey, look, I shot him just the right amount of times. Like I was actually able to get double kills. Now that could have been lag on my side. They could have been lagging, and that's fully well what it probably was. However, if you do get me that real authentic hit detection and netcode like we had in Call of Duty Ghost, that is going to be game changing. Second, footsteps. Now this one is an easy fix, and nobody, including myself, has really been giving this game credit for the amazingly balanced perks. The perks in this game are really balanced, and I want to do a video about all of the good things, because there are good things in this game. It's just, when it comes to the core of it, they don't really matter. They're sort of the things that are supposed to be right, but we'll get to that later. That's a different video. But the footsteps could be perfect, because my description, my idea for perfect footsteps in Call of Duty is exactly what Infinite Warfare is trying to do. There is no perk that allows you to increase the footsteps of enemy players. Everybody just has a default footstep sound, and if you want to completely negate this aspect, this mechanic, this depth of the game, all you need to do is run dead silence. That is perfect. Just like UAV and Ghost, it is amazing. And if you don't want to run dead silence, then hey, run an assault rifle, run a sniper rifle or an LMG. Keep your distance away from enemies, and that could be perfectly balanced. The one missing feature, the one missing key in all of this is actually being able to hear enemy footsteps. Now, I know Infinity Ward is possible of making this happen. I know there are footstep noises in the game because your teammates are incredibly loud when they're walking around. If my teammates were as loud as my enemies, I'm sorry, let me say that differently. If my enemies were as loud as my teammates, this would be the perfect balance of footsteps. Now maybe, let's say this, maybe I'm being stupid and they don't want footstep noises to be so loud in the beta because dead silence is locked until we get the full game, but personally I don't see that actually happening. Hopefully that's something that is a possibility. Hopefully they are just saving the footstep noises for the full game release, but I really need those footsteps. Taking away footsteps is like taking away Ghost. footsteps are necessary for good rushers, in my opinion. Now, I know a lot of the flack that it gets is because of campers. Oh, you just want to sit in one building and listen to people run around and kill you. Well, first of all, if you're running around without dead silence and you're trying to be like close quarters in the enemy spawn, that's your own dumb decision. Second of all, I am an aggressive player. Like, I didn't used to be, but I really like getting up close and personal with the enemy spawn. Not flipping the spawns, but I like holding them there. I like being there when they spawn and they go out of their spawn. And part of that is being able to hear their footsteps. Part of that is being able to hear, hey, they're over here. I need to time my gunfight right. Hey, I need to stop sprinting right at this moment so that I can have an advantage in this gunfight. For maps as small as these, footsteps are a really key part in that close quarter combat. So let's hope and pray these 2 and 3 major things are fixed here in the Infinite Warfare beta by the time the full game is released. Now, as far as the maps and the specialists are concerned, the specialists, well, they can be rebalanced. I highly doubt they will. I feel like that's just a necessary evil we're gonna have to combat. As far as maps are concerned, I really do like the new map that we got. I already forgot its name, but it's a little bit bigger. It's still like a medium to small sized map, but it's more of a Modern Warfare 3 size map, which is a good size. That's probably about as small as I would like my default maps. But more importantly than its size, it's a little bit more complex. There are not necessarily 3 routes. There's like 4 or 5 or even 6 routes, which I really do enjoy. There are a couple spots where you can flank around the map. There are some roads less traveled. There's that middle building area, which is just so crazy and chaotic. Then you have that middle outer area where it's a little bit more common, but if you're stealthy like myself, you can go on the outside edges of the map. There's not a whole bunch of room on the outside edges of the map, but it's still there. It's a good, simple map from Infinity Ward. I would hope the maps in the future are more complex, but that's probably not going to happen because in the beta, they want to show off kind of their game and what it's all about. And what it looks like this game is all about is simplistic 3-lane maps, and unfortunately, I just think that's the way this game is going to turn out. But anyway, that's enough of a video for today. I will do a video in the future telling you guys all what I enjoy about Infinite Warfare. It's not a whole lot of like important stuff, but I will get to that later. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.